Hey guys, my name is Alex, and today I'm going to be talking about the 5 main things I've learned in my Foundations to Media Techniques course as part of my midterm exam. First, I'm going to be discussing what I learned about various camera angles and shot types. Before this class, I knew basically nothing about either topics, but now I feel like my understanding and familiarity of both topics has increased dramatically. As far as camera angles go, I learned about all the various types and styles of camera angles, including high angles, low angles, extreme close-ups, POVs, etc. And the same thing applies to shot types. I learned about wide shots, establishing shots, close-up shots, etc. And not only have I had practice implementing them into the photos and videos that I've made for this class, but I've also been able to recognize them in photos and videos that I see outside of this class, which has been interesting. Next, I'm going to be discussing the practice that I've gotten using editing software on my phone. So the main piece of editing software that I use is Splice. And same thing as with camera angles and shot types. I had basically no experience editing videos in any way before this class, but through the practice that I've gotten and the help of Professor Tracy, I feel like I've become a lot more proficient at it. I feel like it's something that I've also developed a better understanding of how to do. Next, I'm going to be discussing the practice that I've gotten using, editing photos and videos on my iPhone. Now, I know this sounds like what I did in number 2, but it's distinctively different, I promise. So, before this class, I had a basic surface level understanding of what I could do to edit photos and videos on my iPhone, but what caused me to develop my understanding of the topic even more was having to do research for my post-production assignment, because the topic that I chose was how to edit videos on an iPhone. Through researching for that assignment, I realized there was so much more that you could do that I hadn't realized. I realized that you could edit the lighting and the color scheme of the photo or video in question in so many ways. I realized there was ways to apply filters and alter how much of a filter that you put. I realized there are ways you could adjust the angularity and the shape of the video. You could rotate the video horizontally or vertically if you wanted. And all of those were things I didn't initially realize that I could do until having to research for that assignment. Next, I'm going to be discussing what I learned about the creation of screenplays, storyboards, and shot sheets. So a screenplay is the script for a movie or a video. Screenplays include details such as dialogue, character descriptions, emotional description of said characters, action and scene explanations, and more. Storyboards are panels with drawings or screenshots and a caption underneath explaining what's happening in the panel. Each panel represents a shot in the video, so a storyboard is meant to provide a shot-by-shot visualization of what is happening in the video. A shot sheet is a document that describes exactly what's happening in the video, and shot sheets include the order of the shots, whether the shot is inside or outside, the shot type, the camera angle, the camera move, the subject or subjects, a description of the audio, and a description of the shot itself. I had no practice or familiarity with either screenplay, storyboard, or shot sheet before this class, but through plenty of trial and error and plenty of help from Professor Tracy, I feel like I've become a lot more proficient at making them. Last, I'm going to be discussing the creation of a treatment. Before this class, I didn't even know what that was. That's been a recurring theme through this video. But I realized just how important treatments are after the lecture about them from Professor Tracy. So treatments are a clear synopsis of what your project or video is going to be about, and they include details such as the summary of your shot, location, description of the characters, etc. So they're very important for helping the reader understanding exactly what your project is going to be about. So those are the 5 main things that I've learned in my Foundations to Media Techniques course. I've enjoyed this class greatly, and I'm thankful to have taken it with everybody that I have. Let's have a great rest of the semester. Finish strong.